Hello everyone, welcome back to RCH Builders. So we've got a mess out here today. We've basically moved everything from inside to outside here, and we're going to be working on cleaning it all up today, actually organizing it, putting some in the truck, covering it up before it rains, because we're moving everything out from inside and going ahead and trying to give you an update, let you all see where it's at right now. But we had to move it all outside because they're supposed to be coming today to do these floors. The customer actually likes the look of the concrete itself, so they're actually not going to stain it, which was what originally was supposed to happen, was staining it. Instead, they want it to basically just be cleaned really good, slightly polished, and then polyed to seal it. So that's what they're going to be doing probably today and tomorrow. I don't know if they'll be doing it Saturday as well. I'll just find out when they get here how long that process will be. I know if it was staining, it probably would definitely be 3 days, but since they're not staining it, I'm thinking it might be only 2. So I'll just have to see. But with that being the case, we had to move everything out. So one thing, of course, that y'all haven't seen is the fact that it is all painted. It's actually only the first coat. Tyler will still need to put a second coat on. The ceilings are the standard white. The wall is it's got a slight, it's probably not, can't really see it on camera, but it's got a slightly bluish tint. You can tell that there is a difference between the ceiling and the wall when you shine it on the wall. I can see that part on camera at least. But also, I have all the can lights in and on and working. We still don't have permanent power, but I have it hooked up temporary through a generator plug. And so we do have light in here. We have a lot of the receptacles are working. Like these ones right here are not, but this one over here is working. There's one behind the bar top that's working. Last time y'all would have seen that it was removed. So originally the drawings called for it to come across, and then here it dropped down and over. The customer, when they saw that, they didn't like it. They were like, "Why'd you do that?" I said, "Well, that's what the drawings showed." So they weren't sure why the architect drew it up that way, but that's the way he did, and so they wanted it removed. We went ahead and removed it and just went straight across. We've got the plywood on there, and again, one coat on there. The ceilings should be pretty much done for painting, but the walls, we only did one coat because when they're doing the floors, cleaning and all that, there's a chance it's going to get dinged up slightly and all that. So he'll be doing a second coat later. We still got to do the base and the trim around the doors. We do have the trim around the windows right here, except for this one, and that's because we had a bunch of wood in the way. It was difficult to get to that one, so we'll do that later. But we can't put the base or the door trim around the windows until after they do the floor. So the floor has been kind of holding us up a little bit up till now, because we can't put in any of the cabinets, we can't set the toilets or the vanities. So hopefully, I mean, it's meaning we're going to have to get our stuff out, which looks like there's just a few little things on the floor we got to get out. But once they come in and do that, that will help a lot. Can light in here. The fan is actually working. I don't know if you can hear it. So, but we've got that working. The light for the hallway I've got in here. So remember, we talked about doing the acoustical drop ceiling in here. These have a little bit of a decorative design to them. And normally I would have put that can light in this hole here, but because of the way this whole ceiling is, the return for the HVAC duct is going to have to go right here. And that's going to make it look off. So instead, we're putting them on the very edge on both sides. There'll be one right here as well. Same dimension as that. So, I mean, there's still plenty of room there for it. It should look good when it's done. It'll look better than the other option. At least it will be symmetrical. So, This bathroom again, same thing, walls painted. Vent is working. So we got our emergency lights in here as well. Emergency lights and exit lights. GFI is working. So basically just need to be able to mount the vanity and all that. But again, we're waiting for them to do the floors. In the production area in here, we have a good bit done in here as well. So we've got all the can lights in. See it nice and bright. And most all of these outlets are turned on and working. This right here will actually be a disconnect for the water heater. This one needs to be a GFI put in. We had ran out of GFIs the day that Tyler was putting all those in. Over here, this is supposed to be a 120 250 20 amp twist lock receptacle. The store was out of them when I tried to get it the other day, so that's why that one's not in. But otherwise, pretty much the electrical in here is done. Of course, we also still have to hang the chandelier that's supposed to go there. We got to trim around the opening for the attic access, but for the most part, it's we're getting really close. And then in the prep area, of course, you've seen me hook up the panel, and except for the two breakers that I'm waiting for the HVAC system to go in. In here, all these outlets are working. These ones down here, this is another 120 250. These two should be standard GFIs right here. It's sounding like, and I'm not sure if that's changed, but it sounded like they're actually only going to go with one sink, so the other sink will end up just staying capped off. But they'll still have it there for if they ever change their mind. Another thing that we've done off camera is we do have the that is the sprinkler box that runs out and turns on the well pump for the vines that they have, all the grapevines. So it runs their irrigation setup out there. So that should be, I think, everything, bringing y'all up to speed as far as where we're at. The only things, well, I don't think we've done really anything outside that y'all haven't seen at this point. So you've seen the siding going up. You've seen the wood siding going up at this point. You've also would have seen the pressure washing being done to clean it up. I don't know, because I'm probably going to be, while we can't work in here, I might be working on my house down in the investment home. So you probably won't see Tyler painting the outside. But so at least this brings you back up to speed. Hope y'all enjoyed watching. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you the next time.